Hello there, how are you doing? Well, as you can see, there is a change of scenery. I decided to do my readings in the living room from now on, as it's January. It's very cold in my kitchen, and it's much warmer in here. And plus, I think it's particularly appropriate because that is my tarot collection behind me there in that bookcase. And yeah, so and you can also see me. So guys, let me know which readings you prefer, whether you prefer these face-to-face readings with me or whether you'd like me to go back to the other format. Just curious to get your opinions. This week I am using, again, the Tarot of the Sweet Twilight because I really enjoyed it last week. And I think also you're going to see me using more and more, fewer and fewer decks. You know, I'm going to switch it up less and less and just kind of concentrate on the ones that, you know, are my favorites, like my ultimate favorites. And I could feel right away this one is becoming a definite staple for me. So I'm shuffling, and I'm going to do my usual 3-card draw. First card is going to represent work, second card will represent love and relationships, and the final card will represent health. And you're not going to be able to see me lay them out, but I will show you each card, of course, and discuss them with you. So how are you guys doing? Hope you're all well. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so I'm just going to close my eyes and pick a card for each sector of life here. So work is going to be our first card. I'm going to try to make these readings shorter as well, a little more condensed, because I know a lot of you guys don't have time to sit around and watch a 20-minute reading. So I'm going to try to abbreviate them a little bit too. Okay, so here's work, love and relationships, that is this one, and health. Alrighty. Okay. Wow. Okay, so for our work card, we got the 5 of Pentacles. This card was in our health position last week. So, as I was saying to you guys, this card is a card of poverty. It's typically known as the poverty card. And it indicates, you know, feeling lack. Okay, feeling lack either in your finances or just in a lack in your life in general, a lack of resources, a lack of, could even be people, you know, people that you love, people that are helpful, people that are good for you, you know, people who sort of give you support, you know, and encouragement, could be that. It can also be a card about excess of pride, I think. This card really brings that, not so much in this deck, but in the Rider-Waite version of this card, we see 2 people who are, they look like beggars, and they are outside a church. It's snowing. They're, you know, they're bent over. One of them has only one leg. You know, they're in really bad shape. And it really gives you the feeling of feeling like an outcast and feeling like you are just out in the cold and like you have nobody to count on, nobody to support you. But that is more of sort of a personal choice. It's like you would rather be in that position and suffer than actually ask for help, because they're right outside this church. They could go right inside and get some help, you know, get some warmth, maybe get some food, something like that. But they are choosing to tough it out themselves. And that's why I say this card can often refer to an excess of pride. In this one here, it's just, you know, we have these two kind of hippie-looking kids, and, you know, there's a VW van in the background that they are not accessing. They are choosing to thumb it instead of, you know, getting in the car and going the easier way. So you could be feeling like you're really struggling this week in your work, you know. If you're unemployed, you could be really feeling it, you know. You could be really worried about money, worried about being able to pay your bills, you know, worried that you're going to be able to find a job. And, you know, it's really, really important. I know it's difficult when you're unemployed and that you don't have, you know, regular money coming in and you don't have that security of a stable job. But the more you focus on that and the more you focus on the fear of that and not being able to manifest a job, not being able to get a job, it's going to be tougher for you. So, you know, try not to worry so much. I know it's easier said than done, but, you know, just keep persevering, keep going for it. Now, if you are employed, let me just look at this. You could even be thinking about changing jobs right now. Maybe you're thinking like your current job is just not paying you enough. And hey, that's, you know, look for other options that are out there. You know, get on the internet, do some job searching, look to upgrade your skills. If you feel like you're not making enough money, then do something to change that, okay? Take that under your control, take that into your power and make the changes that you need to make, okay? It might take a while for you to be able to find something, but, you know, start on it now. Start on it now, okay? So our love and relationship card is the Chariot, Major Arcana Chariot. Okay, let me just look at this carefully here. So the Chariot is all about moving forward in a very, very powerful way. It is about being directed, having a goal, knowing what your skills and your talents and your abilities are and using those to the utmost. It's being very directed. It's also being very skilled. It's also being very discerning, you know, knowing what you're good at, knowing what you can accomplish, what you're capable of, and having the confidence to go and get it, go out and get it. And we can all accomplish whatever it is that we want. You know, it's perfectly possible for us to accomplish whatever it is we want as long as we keep believing that it's possible. You have to believe it's possible before you can manifest it. And the Chariot is all about harnessing all your powers, all your abilities, all your skills, and moving forward in a very, very powerful way. Okay, now this is in our love and relationship sector. So you could be ready to really start moving forward if you are attached. You could be thinking about getting married. You could be thinking about pushing forward in a more concrete way, in a more established way. You could be thinking about getting engaged. You could be thinking about moving in with somebody. If you're a couple and you're not living together, you could be thinking about, you know, joining households, moving in together. I'm just studying this card. See in this card here how the guy who is driving the chariot, the guy who's riding the chariot, there's another person behind him there. So what this card brings to mind for me is, are there any people who are in your past, in your relationships, whether it's romantic, let's focus on romantic for now, okay? Is there anybody in your past who could be holding you back from moving forward? Maybe you are thinking about getting into another relationship, but you're just not over a certain person. You know, you're still grieving the loss of a relationship, or you're still hurt, or you're still, excuse me, brokenhearted, or something like that. That's what this card makes me think of. There's somebody straggling behind. There's somebody kind of holding you back. And it's up to you whether you let them hold you back or not, okay? Now, if there's somebody that you're really, really missing that you broke up with, if it's possible that you can reconcile with them, if you feel in your heart that it's realistic that to give the relationship another chance and that would be a good thing, this card could be giving you a signal to say, hey, like, you know, get back together, give it a try, have a conversation, see if you guys can rectify things. But this card could also be saying that, listen, this relationship is over. You need to move on. You need to move forward. There are other relationships out there for you, and you're not going to find them if you keep being focused and heartbroken over this person. You know, you have to kind of accept that it's over. And this could also apply to anybody who is not attached. You know, if you're single and you're grieving somebody, you know, and that is holding you back, and it's affecting any possible future relationships. You know, if you're sabotaging yourself because you think, oh, this was the love of my life and I'm never going to find anybody else like them and blah, blah, blah. You know, you're sabotaging yourself. You're cutting yourself off from possible happiness with somebody else. So I think this card is telling you to let the past go. I really think this card is telling you to let the past go and move forward in your love and relationships this week. This could also have to do with a friend. You know, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be just a friend who has been a really big part of your life, and maybe you had an argument with them, and you know you don't see them anymore, and you miss them, or they're a really toxic person. They could be a really toxic person, and you know, you're keeping them in your life. You know, sometimes you need to cut people off. Sometimes you need to cut people off who are just not good for you. And it's not cold. It's not cold-hearted or anything like that. You're looking out for your own well-being, okay? If somebody's hurting you and, you know, constantly letting you down and stuff like that, you don't need anybody like that in your life. You deserve better. So I think this card is telling us that we need to move forward from anybody who may be in our past who is holding us back from, you know, getting what we really want in our love and relationships, okay? Now, for health, we got another major arcana. We got the Wheel. Wow. This is a major arcana week, 2 major arcana cards. So the Wheel also is an upright position. So this is a very, very good, whenever the Wheel is in an upright position, it's indicating a good change of circumstance. It's indicate that things are changing in a positive way, that things are going your way. Another cycle has turned. You know, the cycle of life goes by every day, all the time. We go from good to bad to neutral to whatever, everything in between, and things are constantly changing. Things are constantly on the move. Well, this card is indicating there are good changes taking place. You have made good changes, or something that is going to be good for you physically, or, you know, mentally, emotionally. It doesn't have to be just physical health. It can be mental and emotional as well. Something has taken a turn for the good, and that's a great thing. That's a good thing. So whatever you're doing, keep doing what you're doing. If you have made positive changes, definitely keep going in that direction. Keep doing what you are doing because it is benefiting you. Let me just take another look at this card here. I see a rainbow here. I see a star. Yeah, and this mouse creature girl is on top of the tree. Yeah, so take full advantage of this wonderful, you may be feeling really good too. You know, you may be feeling really energetic and happy and, you know, just really good physically, mentally, and emotionally. So take full advantage of that. Take full advantage of that energy to let this go, okay? So whatever benefits you're getting, you know, on the physical, mental, and emotional side, use that to let go of things that could be holding you back from reaching your highest potential. Okay. Yeah, this is a very, very good positive card. It's a wonderful card. So things are going well in our health sector this week. Very well. Swimmingly well. Okay, let me just take a look at all 3 of these together and see if anything else comes to me here. So the Chariot card right in the center to me is just, it's my focus. It's what I'm focusing on. It's like that is kind of, I think, going to be the major theme of our week this week, is letting go of anything that could be potentially holding us back from attaining our highest good, not only in our love and relationships, but in everything, in work and in health, even though health looks very good with that Wheel card there. Like I said, things have really taken a nice turn. You may have, you know, started a new diet or exercise regime or, you know, anything that has benefited you health-wise is going very well, and definitely keep that up. The only sort of real, well, not real, it's minor arcana, the 5 of Pentacles in our work position, is indicating that feeling of, you know, feeling financially strapped, feeling like you don't have the security that you really want, that you wish you had, not feeling as financially stable and secure, or just secure in general, like just having enough resources around you. So hang in there. You know, I know that's tough. I know that's tough. If you're looking for work, just keep it up. And if you feel like you're not making enough money at your current job, then, you know, definitely look into changing that. I mean, I know that the economy is not the greatest, and, you know, it's tough to find a job these days, but if you can, you know, don't let that stop you. Get out there and look, okay? Or upgrade your skills. Upgrade your skills so that you can earn more money, okay? So that is what I am getting for this week for us, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Let me know if you prefer this mode, and yeah, I will see you guys next week. If any of you are interested in a private reading from me, I will link my links down below in the description box. So I'll have my Facebook link there, my website link, and if you'd like to donate to Tarot Wonderland, I will also put that link down there below as well. So guys, thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate you. Thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you to you guys who've been here for a long time. I love you guys. And I wish you all a wonderful, wonderful week. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye for now.